What's going on? Chat, Movie Dojo Army, the family. What's going on? What's cracking? Late night. Not too late. I've done later. What's going on? 8 badasses are here. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Splinter Eye. What's going on? What's happening? Brad movies in the house. That's right. It's some one-on-one time with the family, with the Movie Dojo Army. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. That is right. Oh, yeah. Oh, 14 people here. Boom. That was quick. That's right. The badasses have arrived. All right. Trado. What's going on? Night's going well, bud. Just had a fun little interesting Is It Really That Bad stream with Damnation Alley. And I was like, you know what? I want to talk to the family. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to the Movie Dojo Army. Just me. No interruptions. No shenanigans. No tiddlywinks. What's going on, Cubby Malik? No, man. No, we just started. It's like, you know what? It's time for a live late night Q&A. Michael, what's going on? Did you hear about the open world Star Wars game that Ubisoft is making? No, I have not. The last thing I heard was that EA has lost the rights. That's the last thing I heard. EA has lost the rights and they have no more Star Wars games. I'm sure a lot of Star Wars fans are happy about that. Let the fucking ruckus begin. That's right. Tyler, what's going on? Oh, shit. David M. Hurd in the house. What up, son? That's right. Joey, what's going on? Tribal Chief. This is what's happening at 3 p.m. live from Down Under. All right. Trado, that's right. No burgle cuts. That's right. Burgle cuts will be banned. Kiru, what's going on? What's up? How would you go about rebooting Spawn, Ghost Rider, and Judge Dredd? Anywho, much love and much respect. Same back to you, brother. Oh, man. Oh. How about making all of them badass? No, don't get me wrong, though. I love Dredd. I mean, I have, with Carl Urban, I have a poster right up here. I have a poster of Dredd. I really love Dredd. I want another Dredd movie with Urban, or at least a TV show on Netflix with Urban, like, as long as it's R-rated and badass, you know, I want that. But it's interesting too because I enjoy the one with Stallone too. It's a guilty pleasure. I still enjoy it. Hold on, let me fix the banner here. Hold on one second. All right. Yeah, I enjoy the old Stallone one. But the interesting thing there's out there is that there's fans of the Sylvester Stallone one, right? And then there's fans of the Carl Urban one. And then there's fans like me that like both. It's interesting because a lot of people said, and let me know what you guys think about this, Chad. Let me know. A lot of people have said, if you take the badass, no-nonsense violence grittiness from the Carl Urban Dredd, but combine that with the colorful, outlandish, big costumes, bright city world of, Cyber City world of the Stallone version, you combine that, that's the perfect Judge Dredd movie. And I was thinking about that. I was like, that could work. That would be interesting, Would they ever do anything like that? Probably not. Sorry, just give the banner up here. Boom. All right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. All right, let me catch up to you guys' comments. 27 badasses. That's right. All right. A night with the true homies. That's right. Movie Dojo Army is here. Heather Love, what's going on? What is cracking? Let's see what we got here. Let me scroll up a little bit more. I don't want to miss you guys' comments here. Brolacon in the house. All right. Devin was at the gym getting a smoothie. That's right. Joey, I've been doing good, man. I hope everything's going well for you. All right. PhatSamuraiGuy, what's your favorite guilty pleasure movie? Ugh. I have a lot of them. I just mentioned Judge Dredd and Stallone right now. I have a lot of them. But if I need to just throw one out right now, it'll be Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter. that I smile every time I watch it, and I laugh hysterically. And yeah, that's the one that comes up the top of my head right there. All right, let's see here. Brolacan says Dread doesn't need a reboot, but a TV show with Urban. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm so down. Michael Gonzalez. Yeah, EA doesn't have the exclusive rights anymore. And Lucasfilm Games have announced the Star Wars game. They have announced Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game. Interesting. Thanks again for the likes. You guys rock. All right, you guys are awesome. I have not got a PS5, Joey. Probably won't at this point. I'll probably wait a year. Let's see. Lupin Third, the first animation trailer is out and it looks awesome. Have you heard about this? If this is the most recent movie that came out, I have heard about it and I've heard good things about it, and I'm probably going to just blind buy it. There's actually a steelbook right now you can get on Amazon, and because Lupin's my guy, man. Ever since the Castle of Cagliostro, I've just been a fan. All right. Sean Holmes, what's going on? Devin, you're meeting me right now. You're meeting me live. All right. Kiru, I feel like Priest is an old Western version of Dread, or is that weird? No, that it has the same flavor. Oh, they delayed Morbius again. Did you guys know this? Is this confirmed? Again? For what? It's going to be the same the later in the year. I mean, come on. Just release it already. Interesting. Well, I don't know. Maybe do we know why there's a delay? Splinter Eye? Let me know. Brolican, Fats, would you show your collection of autographed merchandise? Don't really have a lot of that. I only have a few items. Maybe one day on another live Q&A, I'll have it all over here for you guys. Blaze Studio, GT, what's going on? What's up, Hope? Let's see. Hope that you're having a great night so far. Any thoughts on the Exorcist reboot sequel? Not sure what they would be. Anyways, hope that you're having a great week. Yeah, is that the Dominion or something like that? I have not seen those. And I've heard there was a lot of behind the scenes shenanigans with different cuts and versions, and the fixed version still was confusing. Yeah, it was weird. I have not seen those though. I love the original, and I believe it or not, I have not seen the second one. I heard it's really bad. I have not seen it though, but the third one I watched it on. I bought the Scream Factory version of it, and the third one was really good, man. I enjoyed that, and Brad Dourif is powerful in that movie. If there's any argument that Brad Dourif should have played Joker at some point, Exorcist 3, you guys. Exorcist 3. Okay, so Morbius was moved at October, 7 months. That's not bad. Releasing around Halloween, that might be perfect, actually. Why not? Zombie Warrior 88 in the house. Let's see here. Yes, the original Hitcher should get a Blu-ray, definitely. Let's see. J Skull, I can't wait for the God of War sequel on PS5. The God of War on PS4 was dope. Man, that's going to be insane. Could you imagine the visuals? You should do what is that really that bad Austin Powers movie? Which one, though? Probably the third one? I don't know. All right, let me catch up to you guys here. No, I think that Tarantino Star Trek, I think that's one and done. I don't think that's going to come back. They don't know what they're doing with Star Trek right now. What's going on, Director Jen Ranjit in the house? That's what I'm talking about. What's going on? Hope you're doing well, brother. Let's see. Raining in the comments. You guys are awesome. I'm just trying to catch up. Let's Lewis, I have no thoughts. I have no thoughts. I can't get excited for another Predator movie. I just can't right now. I would literally have to see a really awesome, amazing, badass trailer for me to go, at least for me to pay attention, you know? So I don't know. I mean, I hope they get it right because Alien and Predator franchises need to be rescued. I remember the old Outer Limits TV show. I used to watch it. Let's see. What's your take on Action Man, and should that British comic book story get a live action movie? I'm not familiar with Action Man. I know about Accident Man with Scott Adkins. 40 badasses hanging out with the old samurai tonight. Thanks for hanging out and chilling and talking movies. That's right. Trado says he saw the delicious T-Lung. Damn it. The other day on A Better Tomorrow 1 and 2 again. Two of my favorite John Woo flicks. Yo, that end shootout in Better Tomorrow 2 is fire. That is like insanity. You got T-Lung picking up a sword, slicing dudes, giant fat gun battle. Then he has a rival he has to deal with. I mean, that end finale shootout is insane. Oh, I miss those days. The old school John Woo days. But yeah, those are, yeah. Better Tomorrow 1, I think, had a better story. But 2, destroy the action. Like, he kicks it up a notch, man. I believe it or not, I have not seen Better Tomorrow 3 with Maggie. I'm sorry, not Maggie Chung. Anita Mui. I don't know if that's any good. I know John Woo did not direct that. I think that was Choi Hark. I'm not sure. Will I review Ravenous? I don't know. I'm not sure. It might be an Is It Really That Bad episode after seeing the rating for it. We'll see. Let's see. What's up, PhatSamuraiGuy? I just got done finishing season 3 of Cobra Kai with my family. That's right. I have a few VHS tapes. Not that well. It's a little old, back in old crate in the garage. Maybe one day we'll do a VHS unboxing or something just to see what we have in there. Probably don't even remember what we got in there. Austin Power movies were fun. They were fun. I haven't seen them in years, though. I did see The Lighthouse. It's really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Good weird. He didn't like The Collector. Hey, it's all good. Blue Ruin was good. Gilbert in the house. All right. Thanks again, brother. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thanks for helping out the channel. Appreciate that. Bobby Reynolds, what's going on? Favorite martial arts film? Well, remember, I don't know if you guys heard me tell this or say this before. I may have said it several times, but it's very difficult to choose because there's so many. But you got to put the gun to my head real quick, and I got to choose right now. I got to go. It's going to be 8 Diagram Pole Fighter starring Gordon Liu. Whew. That's the shit right there. But there's so many. You want an autograph from me, Devin? Aw. Well, that's nice, buddy. I really like Henry Cavill, Sean. I really do. I support Henry Cavill. But I grew up with Christopher Reeve. You know, that was my guy I grew up with. So that nostalgia attachment is still there. So favorite moment of Popeye. We talking about the movie, or are we talking about has anyone seen the live action Popeye movie? I'm so embarrassed. 50 badasses hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Has anyone seen the live action Popeye movie with Robin Williams? I am ashamed. I grew up with that really young, so I kind of like it. I tried showing it to Lady Fat Blood, and she was like, What is this? Haven't seen Honest Thief yet. I rented it, though. I want to check it out. I have not seen Clock Stoppers. I have not seen Clock Stoppers. Trey Doe in the house. Thanks again, brother. Thanks again. Oh, Cuppy Malik like collector in the sequel. Blaze Studios says VHS unboxing would be cool. My first movie was actually a VHS on my 7th birthday, and my mom got me the Spider-Man movie. Well, how cool is that? That's a hell of a birthday gift right there. Man, they still had VHS back then? I don't know why. I think VHS would have died out sooner. I guess it was still kind of kicking around the early 2000s, I guess. Zombie Warrior seen Popeye when he was a kid. Robin Williams. Yeah, I'm talking about the Robin Williams one. Hey, he was great. Despite the movie not being great, he was great as Popeye. Favorite John Wick movie? Ooh. You know, a lot of people don't pick the third one for some reason. They go with the first one as an overall movie. Story is the best. And for some reason, the second one they thought had the best balance between storytelling and action, and it wasn't too over the top. And then they thought 3 overdid it. I don't know, man. As of right now, I'm kind of digging the third one. You get Mark Dacascos bonus. You get the guys from the Raid films. And the only reason I said that because I don't want to butcher their names because I'm horrible at the names. I don't know. I would have to sit down and have a John Wick marathon. And you never know. My answer might change by the end of the day. But I really like the third one. Versus idea. Killer Sofa versus House Shark. I actually seen Killer Sofa. Killer Sofa had its moments. It had its moments. Green Room was really good. I reviewed it a long time ago. It was like an audio review. But yeah, I saw that. We saw that in theater. That was good. We enjoyed that one. All right, Devin, get some sleep, bud. Let's see. Have I seen Freaks 2019? I have not. Interesting. Ever been to a Godzilla Fest in Chi-Town? It's in the summer every year. No, I have not. Favorite wrestler and favorite wrestling memories? Oh, man. Ooh. It's going to take a while, actually. I don't know. Right off the bat, old school heavyweight Japanese wrestling, it's always going to be the Great Muta. Keiji Muto is always going to be my favorite wrestler. I like Brett, though, but there's so many. Wrestling memories, though. There's too many. I can tell you this. The last NXT show that was out here, we actually went to go see it live. And it was great, man. It was one of the World War III. War Games. It was one of the War Games events, and that was the one where Ricochet did like a 450 or whatever, like ridiculous 680 or whatever it's called on all the guys on the bottom from the top of the cage. But that whole show was just great, man. And it sucks things have kind of changed a little bit. We can't experience that as of right now, but hopefully in the future. I watched X-Files once in a while, Tiffany, and I remember liking it, but I never got into it enough to where I would religiously watch it. To be honest, I'm not sure if Lady Fat-Blood was a fan, to be honest. I'm not sure. I have not seen One Night in Bangkok. But I think that's on Amazon Prime. No, HBO Max. So I might check. I'm probably going to check it out. Yes, I actually do remember my very first DVD. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up to you guys. There we go. Very first DVD was 2. It was, believe it or not, it was Spawn, Michael J. White, and Spartacus. Those were my very first 2 DVDs. Let's see here. How to Train Your Dragon 2. We love that one. That's really good. What was better, John Wick or Atomic Blonde? A personal preference, I'd probably pick John Wick because I love the character. Atomic Blonde, I really liked a lot. I mean, I have an Atomic Blonde Funko Pop over here. I liked it a lot. The problem with Atomic Blonde for me was it had like 8 endings. It's just like, what is happening right now? But I enjoy both of them. And Daniel Bernhardt, martial arts action stuntman, was in both of those movies. ECW. Briscoe in the house. It's still real to me, damn it. I miss when wrestling was fun. Well, thanks for watching the bloopers. The 2020 video. Thanks for watching the bloopers, Jesse. People seem to enjoy it. They're cracking up. I would love to go to a G-Fest. It's just I don't know how they're doing it now with the whole coof. Like, what are they doing with conventions now? I'm not sure. 60 badasses hanging out. That's right. Movie Dojo Army is here. No, Equilibrium shouldn't get a sequel. I think that's dead. People don't even know that the first Equilibrium movie even exists. So Hollywood wouldn't they wouldn't risk doing a sequel. Kenny Omega versus Okada. That was oh man, they had good matches. Man. Have you guys heard anything about Deadpool 3? Like actually being R-rated, even though it's in the MCU? Because that's pretty ballsy. If that's true, I'm stunned. I'm really stunned. Running Scared with Paul Walker is great. That might be, I think that's his best acting role. I think that's his best movie, to be honest. Running Scared. A movie nobody talks about. Sean, I actually have one of the Monster Hunter games, and I don't play it. My buddy was trying to get me into it, and I just don't have the time. But I would love to. If I had the time, I'd probably be playing it for hours. I heard nothing but good things about it. Oh, Splinter Eyes says it is part of the MCU, and it will be rated R. What? I'm very surprised about that. Oh, I love Looper. I think Looper's underrated. I really do. I think Looper, I always say this all the time, but I think Looper's the last great Bruce Willis movie. Because in that movie, he's not phoning it in at all. Like you see him in his straight-to-video movies now. Like he's not phoning it in. Like he actually shows emotion and acts, and there's some badass action in there. It's a good movie. Yeah, WandaVision is tomorrow night. And I actually heard, guys, that they're releasing the first 2 episodes. That's how they're doing it. It's not just the first episode and you got to wait. Like they're dropping the first 2, which is interesting. Again, with WandaVision, I'm just expecting something really interesting. That's it. I'm not expecting WandaVision to be the greatest thing of all time. I'm expecting mystery, suspense, something really interesting, maybe almost Twilight Zone-esque feel to it. That's what I'm expecting. How did me and Lady Fat Blood meet? Well, I'm not supposed to talk about Fight Club, but no, I'm kidding. Who is the Mr. Tony of the Dead guy? Who is that guy? How did he get in here? Who let him in? She's actually a cousin of my high school buddy I went to high school with. So every time I would go visit him, if he would have family gatherings, she would be there. And 30 years later, I got the balls to try to talk to her, and then and then she felt sorry for me, and here we are. Norzoth, even though I'm sure it'll never happen, I would love to see a live action movie of the Marvel storyline where Punisher becomes intergalactic Ghost Rider raising baby Thanos. What the hell? Did that happen? What? That kind of sounds like fun. We should get a darker remake of Green Hornet. That would be really cool. There's no other place to go but dark. I mean, they tried it with comedy, but they couldn't make up their mind if they wanted to do comedy and serious at the same time. And that's why the Green Hornet movie felt a little unbalanced. But have not seen Midsummer yet. Sexy Sumo recommended it, though. He said it was really good. I heard Brick was good, Lewis. Yeah, I heard Brick was really good. Rorschach threw a rock at the window and I crawled in. Yes, Punisher became Cosmic Ghost Rider. Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was Cosmic Ghost Rider. I thought Cosmic Ghost Rider was just Cosmic Ghost Rider. Wow. I seen some really cool statues and figures of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I was like, whoa, what is happening? But I didn't know what the comic was about. So anyone here like The Shadow? Chat? Any The Shadow fans? Only The Shadow knows. I got the Blu-ray for it over here. I have seen a review of movie 43 and it looked really bad, but I have not personally seen it. No. Extraction with Bruce Willis is a terrible movie. Yeah, man. Like, these are the movies he's making now. It's just come in. It's basically fuck you, pay me at this point for Bruce Willis. You're lucky I'm even in your fucking movie. I'm gonna try to react and then give my check and I'm out. And it's sad because we're Bruce Willis fans here. But yeah, Looper's his last best movie. Let's see. Oh, there's Lewis R. says The Shadow was dope. All right. Oh, Mr. Tony of Day, he liked The Shadow. Tyler Shum says, because of you, I have gotten back into old school kung fu flicks. That's right. Oh, shit. Oh, what's up with that? Oh, we got the dragon style. That's right. That's right. Get the crane, tiger, eagle, drunken. It's fun. Any thoughts on Shin Godzilla? I'm considering buying or renting the movie because I'm currently exploring Godzilla's whole franchise, but somehow I totally skipped Shin Godzilla. It's hard. If there's a way you can watch it for free, I would do that first because I don't want you spending your money on something that you might hate. But if you can watch it for free, but like, oh, you know what, I really liked it, I enjoyed it, then go out and buy it. I would say do that if you can. No, I have not got a chance to watch Wayne. Oh, Orlando liked The Shadow. All right. WWF Attitude Era was the best, man. Yes, it was. Jordan, what's going on, buddy? What's my favorite movies? Oh, my goodness. That's going to take all night. I'll give you one. Y'all know it's The Predator, right? Oh, blasphemy. Predator. It's got to go on the list. It's got to go on the list. But there's so many. But I will say, probably something you guys are not expecting me to say, but one of my favorite movies of all time is The Hustler with Paul Newman and Jackie Gleason. Really good, man. Really, really good movie. Everybody is kung fu fighting. Oh, knowing me, I'll butcher it next time, Tyler, because I'm terrible. I got lucky the first time, man. 65 ninjas hanging out. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Taco Ghost in the house. Now I want tacos. Let's see. You got. All right. Destiny. Which TV shows are you and Lady Fat Blood currently watching? Huh. Believe it or not, nothing on Netflix or anything else. She's finishing up her Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes box set. She's watching that. She's a big fan of that. I've been thinking about starting Star Wars Rebels. What do you guys think? Should I start Star Wars Rebels? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I still got to watch Warrior Season 2. That's going to be the next one. Then I'll go to Star Wars Rebels. I got to watch Warriors too. I got to watch Warriors, man. Or Warrior, sorry. Horror Nerd, what's going on? New to the channel. What do you usually talk about or review if you do that? Everything. I review all genres. You just go down the list of the channel. You'll see a section for martial arts films, regular movie reviews, which could be any genre, and then horror movie reviews is also there as well. And then we've been streaming every night. Is it really that bad episodes? But I'm going to eventually, you guys, I'm going to set up a certain schedule of what we're going to do every week. Movie Dojo episode on this day, a regular movie review on this day, maybe a trailer reaction, and then more streams and more live Q&A with you guys, with the badasses here, the Movie Dojo Army. So, but thanks for hanging out, Horror Nerd. All right. Predator's in my top 10. That's why we're friends, Tony. That's why we're friends. Okay, now what's going on, guys? Can you help me out with this Army Hammer stuff? What's happening? Because before I got ready for the stream tonight, I was just kind of browsing, and I didn't get a chance to click on the video. I just saw a thumbnail talking about Army Hammer eats people. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Somebody let me know in chat what's going on. Is this a joke? Is he trolling us? Like, what is happening right now? Yeah, Color of Money was good too. I enjoyed that. Just that ending of Color of Money kills me every time now. I'm like, "Ugh!" That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer, but it's still a good movie. Blaze has another question here. Oh, I love watching UFC. That's all I watch. I don't really watch any other sports. Yeah, Banshee, I've seen the first season. I really liked it. Oh, Emily, that's right. Started watching Mandalorian. That's right. Cool. Lady Fatblood has the first season to American Gods. She has not watched the second one yet. We need to do a tacolyptic Tuesdays. That way we can both eat tacos. Oh, you haven't started Mandalorian. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. All right, let me catch up to you guys here. Blaze says, before I go to bed, I have one last question. Have you watched District 9? And if so, what are your thoughts? I watched it for the very first time this past Sunday, and I loved it. Great VFX for 2009. Yes, we love that movie. We actually talked about it on the previous stream earlier today. Great movie. And it was even a better experience because the trailer didn't really wow us. I remember when we saw the trailer, we were like, what is this, some Transformers? Like, what is this bullshit? And when we went to go see it in theater, we had zero expectations, and we were like blown away by the end of the movie. We were blown away. So yeah, we're big fans. 71 badasses. That's right, hanging out. Dojo Army strong. That's right. Peter Stormare is great, though. Was he like bad in the show, Emily? Well, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know what's going on. I heard Lady Fatblood liked the first season, and she heard nothing but horrible things about the second season, so she has not gone forward. I think she's probably waiting till the show ends, and if the reviews are good. She doesn't want another, Game of Thrones moment for me. Favorite Chen Quan Tai movie? Ooh. Man. Ooh. Is it the boxer from Shang Tsung? I think that's the name of the movie. I remember really liking that one. Love Vikings. Okay, so here we go, chat. So Briscoe is saying Army Hammer is supposedly a cannibal and likes to torture women. It's pretty crazy. He's trolling. Come on. No celebrity, no actor that wants to continue to have a successful career would come out and say that. Come on. Unless he doesn't give a fuck anymore and he actually does that and he just doesn't care. But I highly... it sounds so ridiculous. It sounds so ridiculous and over the top. It's like, come on. He's got to be trolling. What do you guys think? I mean, come on. That's like Idris Elba out of nowhere. Yeah, I like to torture women and I eat people. It's just like, what? Like, come on. Oh. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know. I enjoy Baki. Baki's cool. That's right. Tyler is proud to be a Movie Dojo Army soldier. That's right. Let's see. Why? Everyone's picking McGregor over Poirier. Like, everyone. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I think the fight could go either way, really. I mean, Connor's beaten him before, and Connor's got that knockout power. But Dustin is so much better than what he was when they first fought, man. He has, fought beasts. He has fought animals. That last fight with Dan Hooker was nuts. So he's a lot better. So I always thought it could go either way, but everyone's just picking Connor like Dustin has no chance at all. I'm like, really? He's sure? But, Connor's the favorite. You know how it is. I hope he's trolling too, Michael. Yeah. All right, Taco. Have a good one, brother. Well, let us know, Jeremy, next time you see me streaming or whatever. Let me know if season 3 is worth it. All right, let me catch up. Fire Breather. What's that one? Fire Breather. No, I have not seen that one. Pacific Rim. A lot of people thought Pacific Rim should cross over with Godzilla way back. I would not be opposed to that. Favorite Batman? That question's got complicated. That question's got complicated. It should be easy. It should be like, oh yeah, But it's just gotten complicated ever since that warehouse fight in BVS and the way Ben Affleck played Batman in the extended version of BVS. I will always support and defend that Batman. Always. Justice League bullshit, Ben Affleck, they fucked it up. But I guess for nostalgic reasons, I guess I would have to pick Keaton. Because he was my first Batman, just not counting Adam West. But But yeah, it's gotten complicated. And I like Bale. I like Christian Bale. I do. It's interesting because I think Keaton played a better Bruce Wayne than Christian Bale. And Ben Affleck from, BVS Extended was way more physically imposing and way more of a badass with the fight choreography. So it's, like I said, it's a complicated question. What's funny, though? A lot of people of this recent era, they don't like Michael Keaton. They don't. What do you guys think of that, chat? People of the recent era don't like Michael Keaton. They think he's too skinny, too small. So that's interesting. That's different. So Brandon says it wasn't a public admission. It was allegedly leaked DMs. Even with that, though, it's still kind of like if it's a text message, like we would have to know the context of the whole conversation Armie Hammer was texting somebody or sending messages to. We would have to see the whole conversation because that it's just out of nowhere. Like maybe the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, I like to eat people too. Yeah, who do you it would be, it's like we would have to know everything. We'd have to see the whole text because it's just such a bizarre statement to say. Tony the Dead likes Batfleck. There you go. There you go. All right, hold on. Let me catch up to you guys. You're intriguing me with the story here. Hold on. Let me get you. Somebody was answering the question. Well, supposedly most of the Armie Hammer info that's come out is from texts he sent to multiple women he dated in the past. And supposedly a lot of women have texts of him saying creepy cannibal stuff. So are they coming forward now? Is he being Me Too'd? Is that what's happening right now? Still. It's just kind of so bizarre. Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, how you doing? You looking fine. I saw your Facebook pictures, you know what I'm saying? You looking fine. Shit, I can't wait to see you. You know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like to eat feet. You like to eat feet? Yeah? Okay. I have watched Cobra Kai, Amando. We did a whole stream on it. I'm surprised Godzilla versus Gamera has never happened. Two words, I'm Batman. So Sean Holmes is saying, Fat Samurai, if the rumors are true that Ray Fisher was fired from the DCEU, should the MCU use him to play T'Challa in Black Panther 3? The last thing I heard was they're staying out of respect for Chadwick Boseman. I don't think anyone's going to put on that cowl ever again. I don't think anyone's going to play that character. I think T'Challa will go with Chadwick Boseman. I've heard rumors about that, especially with the sequel of Black Panther coming out. Nobody is playing T'Challa. So I doubt it. That would be interesting, but I doubt it. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Sci-Fi Century's in the house. What's up, Samurai Man? I've been busy getting my family vaccinated, but I'm back into digital comics with a new Beta Ray Bill and Vengeance series coming soon from Marvel. Cool. I hope your family's doing okay. We need to see Beta Ray Bill in the MCU. Come on, damn it. Let's do it. Hold on, let me check a message here. Ooh. Just got a message from Tony. Tony, that was actually on the list, my friend. So like I said, we will collab once I get free. Asian movie enthusiast? What? The legend? The other legend is here. A lot of legends. Splinter Eye, there is no Godzilla versus Kong trailer. There is no Godzilla versus Kong movie. It's all a ruse. It's all fake. It's all fake, man. What is it, Thunder Lips from Rocky 3? It's all fake, meatball. It's all fake. Yeah. I'm so done with this Godzilla versus Kong stuff, man. I'm so done. These people, what are they doing? Movie Metal Rock McDonald says Batman when first started in the comics wasn't super buff. Yeah. I thought, you know, he could be a little thin, sleek, and quick and agile. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, here's the thing, chat. What do you guys think? Jeremy brought up something interesting. Should there be a Lobo movie? Or should we bring in Lobo in the DCEU somewhere? What do you think of that? What are your thoughts? Because I think because I love Lobo, and that's Lady Fabloid's favorite, by the way, Lobo. I think it's going to be hard to sell a solo Lobo film. Of course, we're there. We got, you know, we're in the front line buying the ticket, right? We're pre-ordering it, right? But for the casuals, how do you sell a Lobo movie to them, right? So maybe what they can do is bring him in a certain DCEU movie, have a small part, but make that part so memorable and badass that when everybody leaves the theater, all they do is talk about that Lobo scene. Then give him his own movie. That's what you got to do. Emily's all for it. Lobo getting his own movie. The one is a fun B movie action flick. No, they wouldn't sequel that. They wouldn't sequel the one. Oh shit! Here's something different. I like Val Kilmer's Batman more than Keaton. Wow, interesting. She liked them Val Kilmer lips. That's what's going on. That's all you see when you look at the Val Kilmer Batman. That's all you see is the lips. I see why you like Val Kilmer. Nigma. Edward Nigma. Alan 123's in the house. Jet Li is Batman. Lobo starring Roman Reigns. Oh. Introduce him in the Suicide Squad movie. That's interesting. He's so fucking powerful, though. That's the problem. Like, what would they do with him in the Suicide Squad movie? But that type of tone and it being rated R. I'm so happy the Suicide Squad movie is rated R. I'm so happy. So we have these big, colorful, fun, goofy characters, but violent as fuck. Dude, it's going to be good. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I have not seen the Gatchaman live action movie. I heard mixed things about it. I saw a few clips and I was like, it looks kind of decent, but then I heard fans of the cartoon were like, ugh, they didn't like it, so I didn't really bother watching it. I like my Batman to carry a credit card. Never leave the cave without it. Uh-huh. Emily like Crystal Donald. See, I see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Batman Forever is her favorite. Mm-hmm. Imagine Carl Urban as Batman. I can see that, sure. No interest in the upcoming Uncharted movie with Tom Holland. No interest in that. And I like the games. All I see when I see Nathan Drake, all I see is Nathan Fillion. That's all I see is Nathan Fillion. But Hollywood didn't want Nathan Fillion. They wanted because he's old. And I know Tom Holland's supposed to be playing a young Nathan Drake. And he's a good actor. Young guy's a good actor, but I don't know. I would have to see a trailer. I'm still all in for Gilbert Gottfried as Batman. I'm Batman. Do you think they should do a Pacific Rim 3 and do it right? No, it's dead. That's why I'm kind of surprised there's a show coming out on Netflix. I'm actually surprised. Would I like to see a live action space ghost movie? If it's fucking hilarious, yes. If it is hilarious from beginning to end, sure. I would be all for it. You know, Sean, it's interesting you mentioned Timeline. I was actually kind of looking it up on I was skimming HBO Max, and it's actually on there. And I never seen it. And I was always curious about it because it stars a young Gerard Butler before he was popular. And Paul Walker's in that too. But it's directed by Richard Donner. And I was always curious about it. And then I looked up on Rotten Tomatoes, and the score is really low. So I was like, could this be a future Is It Really That Bad episode? Big Mo fucking Kanakamoli. Mauli. Yeah, I got some Nesian in me, amongst other things. I just see myself when I think of Drake. Nathan Drake is here. Nathan Drake is here, guys. Look at this. See? Pretty awesome. It's an honor. Enjoy your adventures, sir. Elizabeth says, who do I see playing Lobo? You know, believe it or not, I've always thought Momoa could do a good job. I know he's Aquaman, but he just has that face when he's pissed off. Now imagine the white face paint over that with the red eyes and he's already got the long hair and he's got the physique. Imagine that, right? But I mean, he's Aquaman, so we can't do that. Oh, Billy Zane as Lex Luthor. I could see that at some point, in one point in time, yeah. What do I think of Time Cop with JCVD? It's fun. Time Cop's fun. I know a lot of people don't put that as like his top 10 movies, but it's fun. It's a fun watch. It's got some decent action in there. I have not seen Time Cop 2 with Jason Scott Lee. I know that was straight to video. I have not seen that. Scott Adkins as Batman would be cool. I know a lot of people would be opposed to that, but Alan, I need another Fat Pickups video. Those videos are always amazing. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That means we got to buy a lot of stuff and then wait several months and then do it. So that's why we don't do those videos all the time. Fat Samurai Guy, what is your opinion on Eon Flux and Ultraviolet? I seen Eon Flux once, and I remember being okay with it. I don't remember loving it, but Charlize Theron did some cool shit. She looked good. I mean, I remember being okay. That's another one I might rewatch one day. Obviously, the movie's not as cool as those animated shorts. I mean, those animated shorts are really cool. But I remember being all right, not great. Ultraviolet fucking sucked. I saw that in theater. Oh, shit. Media glitch. Joel Valley in the house. What's going on, brother? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I'm making you an admin, son. Wait, are you an admin already? Oh, damn it. It's on I'll try to find you later on YouTube. You can't make people admins during StreamYard for some stupid reason. Making you an admin. That's right. You can drop the hammer down, lay the hammer down. That's right, if need be. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I'm going to be contacting you soon so we can do some collabing, sir, whenever you're free. I know you're a busy man. Finkster says, Time Cop 2 is worth it. I promise. Got the DVD as a blind buy. Oh, really? All right. That means Jason Scott Lee put it down in that movie then. Oh, it's just a late night stream, Joel. We're just hanging out, live Q&A. The stream earlier was Damnation Alley. Is it really that bad? And the behind the scenes of that movie is more interesting than the movie, which we talk about. So check it out whenever you get some free time, buddy. Yes, those of you that are unaware, tomorrow on Is It Really That Bad episode, we're talking about Super Mario Brothers and Double Dragon. That's right, we're going retro video game movies. And I have not seen those. I've only seen those movies once years ago, and I don't remember them. So I'm gonna be rewatching them tomorrow to prepare for the stream. So yeah, we're gonna find out, and we'll give our verdict. Yeah, it's that bad, or it's all right. So we'll see. 70 badasses hanging out. That's right. Oh yay! Asian movie enthusiast agrees. Ultraviolet is terrible. Yeah, and it's so bad. That it's just shocking. It's from the same guy who did Equilibrium. It's like, what the fuck happened? It's almost like Train to Busan to going into Peninsula, isn't it? Oh, I am not excited for Godzilla versus Kong. Not anymore. I'm so done. I'm so fed up. Until I see a trailer, which won't happen. They're going to release the trailer before the damn movie comes out. You're going to see the trailer before the movie starts. At this point. Super Mario Brothers is a cheesy movie for its time. Well, it's interesting that we're going to be talking about it because, believe it or not, when I did a little bit of research, there are fans. There are legitimate fans out there for Super Mario Brothers. Like there's no like, oh, it's a guilty pleasure. No. They like the movie as an adventure flick. They like it. Not so much for Double Dragon. I couldn't find any defense for Double Dragon, but I want to give it a shot again because I like Mark Dacascos. Nate Dogs, thanks for the dono, brother. Like Charlize Theron better in Atomic Blonde and Hancock. I can understand people like her in Mad Max Fury Road action movies wise. Yeah, she's great, man. She is pretty great. Media glitch. What's the first movie I remember seeing? Oh my goodness. Oof. All right, I got one for you. And it's a good memory, but it's a creepy memory at the same time. Here you go, chat. So I actually remember seeing Return of the Jedi in theater, and I was like super itty bitty little samurai. I remember it because I enjoyed the movie. I actually understood as young as I was. I understood. I kind of got the gist of what was happening. But I also remember it because I heard some commotion behind me, and all of a sudden I turned around, and my sisters were with me, and they were like, "What the hell is going on back there?" And I turn around, and in the back, like maybe like 8 rows behind us. I'm not making this up. Okay. There was a guy dressed as the Emperor, do it. Right. Dressed as the Emperor, sitting in the back. And he had little puppets of each character So every time like Han Solo would talk or Luke Skywalker would talk, he would get the puppet and say their lines like this. It was kind of it was a little creepy, and I never forgot it. Thanks for bringing up bad memories there, Joel. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I still like the movie. I just remember going, "What the fuck is going on back there?" Yeah, I'm not making any of that up. I mean, how can I make that up? Come on. Oh, David loved Double Dragon. Oh shit, we got Double Dragon fans. I'm glad you like that, Joel. Do it. All right. Trado likes Time Cop 2 also. Interesting. Wow. Oh, I didn't know Thomas Ian Griffin was in that too. Well, now you have to tell us now. You have to tell us, unless you want to save that for when we stream together. Let me know. Or you can tell us now. I'll click it on the comment so everybody can read it. Nathan says, I would rewatch Super Mario Brothers, but apparently it's not even available yet. Yeah. Yeah, remember? I could not find 5 billion streaming sites that exist. You cannot find Super Mario Brothers. So we had to actually order it off of eBay. But yeah, I got it. It's right over there. I got it. And it's in mint condition. I'm stunned. Like it's not used. It's like mint. I think I missed a question here. Hold on. Sean Holmes, Fat Samurai. What is your opinion on Gamer and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I actually own Gamer on Blu-ray. And I remember it being fun B-movie schlock. I remember it being kind of fun. Fun B-movie. I've never seen The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, believe it or not. I've never seen it. I heard the book is better, but there are fans of the movie. There's fans out there. Right, Sean? Billy Zane as Lex Luthor, man. I'm surprised that never happened. Sci-Fi Century. If only Double Dragon was made in a more realistic ghetto crime city style setting with an R rating. Oh, we can only dream, Daniel. Oh, I'm going to watch the Mortal Kombat movie now. I got to watch it. Oh, shit. Red Sabretooth. Outlander 2008, son. One of the best low-budget sci-fi fantasy horror movies I've ever seen. Outlander. Check it out if you haven't seen it, guys. It's fantastic. Yeah, you can't even get it on Amazon. And Emily, here's what's really stupid. Oh, your first movie, Joel, was Up in Smoke? Oh my goodness. Emily, here's what's dumb. Apparently in Amazon Prime in the Germany or like UK, it's there to watch. It's like, really? Because our boy Neenan Lusig from Germany, he told me, he messaged me, he's like, yeah, we got it over here. I'm like, what the hell? Super Mario Brothers is on the Netflix DVD. I see what you're doing there, Eric. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. You're rubbing it in. Favorite streaming service? Oh, believe it or not, there's a lot of crap on Amazon Prime, but I kind of browse Amazon Prime more than Netflix for some reason. You had really bad parents. I don't know, man. It sounds like you had cool parents taking you to that movie at a young age. Yeah, I didn't have a VPN, Emily, and we were kind of running out of time, so I wanted to make sure we got the DVD in time, so we had to order it right away, so it was too late. I guess Super Mario Brothers is so bad that they didn't even bother releasing it in any streaming service. Double Dragon's on Amazon Prime, though, so I don't know. You can watch Double Dragon for free if you got Amazon Prime. Is Punisher Warzone really that bad? I guarantee you it's probably low on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm sure. Rotten Tomatoes doesn't like fun. Yeah, I would love a real like following the arcade Double Dragon live action movie, not this cheesy cartoon, because that's unfortunately what the movie is. It's following the stupid cheesy animated show that came out in the 90s. Super Mario Brothers is available on Laserdisc. Who's in on getting it? Sour Fruit. What's cracking? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to hanging out. 73. You guys got me flexing. You got me flexing now. Because the badasses, Movie Dojo Army, is increasing tonight. 73 people hanging out. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me and talking movies. It's always fun. Fat Samurai, do you think I Am Number 4 should get a sequel? I had absolutely no interest to watch I Am Number 4 because it looked like another stupid Twilight young adult novel, one chick, two guys banging like movie. I heard later though, so I never seen it, but I heard later it's actually a legitimately good movie. Like it's actually good. So I don't know. Maybe if it's for free to watch somewhere and I'm bored, I might check it out. Oh, Alan, you're being nice. This is nothing, buddy. You see people's collections on YouTube, Funko Pop, and statues. It's insane. Well, thank you, though. I'm glad you enjoy it. It was an homage, Zombie Warrior. It was their homage. Oh. Joel. Everybody wants to watch I Am Number 4 now. Oh, Taco, you're just making me hungry every time you show up, man. I want tacos now. I love Punisher Warzone, man. I had a blast in the theater. Oh, he didn't like the Netflix show. Interesting. I saw the trailer for Tom and Jerry, and I'm just like, I'm not really interested, but I would at least give the trailer this though. I'm so glad they don't fucking talk. Because I remember growing up, the Tom and Jerry movie, they were talking, they were fucking singing, there were songs. And even when I was young, I was like, the fuck? Like, what the hell is this? What is this? So, you know, I give props to the new movie coming out at least that much that they're not singing and dancing and speaking. It's like, what is going on? I would love a sequel to Action Jackson. They should have made one when Weathers was still buff and young. Deep Rising. Good late night B flick. Which one are you talking about, Joel? The one with Travolta. Which one are you talking about? Top 5 Metallica albums. The first 5? There you go. The first 5. Do you think the movie In Time lacked better special effects to earn a sequel? Is that the Denzel Washington movie? I don't think I've seen that. Oh, no. I'm thinking about something else. I think you're talking about the Justin Timberlake movie. I haven't seen that one. I've actually not seen that film. Oh, Nathan Drake is back. Let's see. What does he say here? Hey, Fat, did you, Thomas Jane, as Punisher, had a really small cameo in Spider-Man 2? Yeah, I heard about that. I wish they would have made it a little bit more obvious. It would have been a lot more fun, but the Cosmic Firestar, what's going on? Welcome. Awesome stream. Great luck to your channel. May you receive more subs. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Brain scan. That's old school right there. Oh, you're talking about no. I think the Punisher Warzone is with Ray Stevenson. Thomas Jane is just the Punisher. Oh, Deep Rising destroys Ghost Ship. Destroys. There's no debate. Yeah, I was thinking of Out of Time with the Denzel Washington. And then I was also maybe thinking of Deja Vu, because isn't that kind of sci-fi Denzel too? Ghost Ship had one of the most amazing, badass, gory, awesome openings to a movie. And then it blew its wad, in my opinion. It just blew its wad. It just, after that, and everything else was so generic and vanilla and bland. It's just like, what the fuck? There's fans of Ghost Ship, though. That's cool. In This Moment versus Evanescence. In This Moment. By default. You know, we saw they were at a Knot Fest, and they came out to perform, and they were good live. But the problem is, because the lead singer, you know, she wants to entertain the audience. We had to wait in between songs so she can go in the back and change, and then come back out with her dancers or the other people who were on stage with her. And some of the songs had to change, so it was kind of. You're like, the first song, you're like, yeah. And then after that, it's like, oh, we're waiting. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're waiting again because she's got to go change. That was kind of weird. What would you all think of a Streets of Rage film or even an animated film? I would love that. That would make me the happiest man ever. Realistically, I agree with Trado. That would probably be animated. Would probably be the easiest route. They use the animation style they use for the fourth game. They could just do that as a movie. David saying, do you think Mechagodzilla will actually be in the King Godzilla vs. Kong movie? You mean the movie that's not going to come out? We're never going to see it. There's a Godzilla vs. Kong movie coming? I didn't know that. I would love for that to happen. You know, everyone's assuming Mechagodzilla is going to show up. So if he doesn't show up, there might be a lot of pissed off fans. So, Cosmic says they name drop Doctor Strange and Spider-Man 2. Ironic, Sam Raimi's making Doctor Strange 2, and that Marvel's Universe Spider-Man 3 is going to feature Raimi's Universe of Spider-Man. That's true. That is true. That is interesting. You know, Joel, I can't answer that because I have yet to see the new Suspiria. But this is what I've heard. So help me out, Joel, and chat. Let me know your opinion. This is what I've heard. So for the new Suspiria, if you go in expecting a reboot and not a remake, and you can accept the fact that this movie's telling its own story and doing its own thing, you will like the new Suspiria. But if you're going in expecting a remake of the old classic, you're going to hate it. So that's the vibe I'm getting. So let me know. Let me know if that's right. Should I not watch it? Should I check it out? Let me know. I will be watching on the side here. Life Force. Good one. That was a good one. All right, so Asian movie enthusiast says the new Suspiria is pretty good, but the original is more entertaining. Okay. Well, pretty good is better than dog shit. You know? Media glitch. That is correct. Nothing beats Suspiria 1977. Nothing. You know, Manny, all this Ray Fisher stuff, I'm so tired of hearing about Ray Fisher that I just don't care anymore. I really don't. If he's being an idiot and he's burying his career, that's his fucking fault. But if he has legitimate concern and he wants justice, well, hopefully he keeps doing what he's doing. But in terms of following it, I don't care anymore because everyone's making 5 Ray Fisher videos discussions every day. All right, everyone's picking old school Suspiria. Well, no one's answering my question though. Am I right? If I go into the new movie expecting it to be a reboot, will I like it? That's the question I'm asking. I don't remember liking Aragon, man. I remember wanting to like it because I like Robert Carlyle and Irons, but it was just so bland and generic. Not enough action to it. I'm sure there's fans of that movie though, Aragon. I'm sure there's fans out there. Everyone's comment is going to be, we want to see Godzilla vs. Kong. I know we're all suffering. I know. That's why I don't want to think about it. Cosmic Fire. Much in the way like Cobra Kai, could certain properties from back in the day could make a decent comeback. Tricky to deliver on quality and not come across as desperate cash grab. And I agree. I mean, that's like one of the special things about Cobra Kai is that they're succeeding. Will the end of the show be good? Will 4 seasons suck? We don't know. But in terms of the show even making it to 3 seasons and this concept even working, it's kind of a miracle. It's kind of like, where the fuck did this come from? But I'm all for it. If you want to, bring in the nostalgia and bring and touch on an old property and revive it for a new generation, but not let it be a slap in the face, I'm all for it. But yeah, you're correct though. It's difficult to do it without fucking it up. Manny says Aragon was disappointing. The books were really good. I'm not surprised. Why do you get a lot of hate for liking Peter Jackson's Kong? Peter Jackson's Kong is a good movie. Really? Despite the usual criticisms like Jack Black being miscast or, it was too long. The extended version is a lot better. The action sequences are extended and it's a lot better. So we enjoyed Kong. We enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. I'm on your side, Joel. What's your oldest favorite movie, any genre? Oldest favorite movie. Whew. I can put one of them on there. Probably Seven Samurai. Seven Samurai. Wizard of Oz is good. What else we got here? I'm trying to go back before the 60s. I'm trying to find something. Ben-Hur. Well, that might be 60s. Ten Commandments was good. That was a good movie. The Searchers with John Wayne. That's a good one. Yeah, I have to think. It's a lot. Is there a film franchise that you really enjoy but doesn't get enough recognition in your opinion? Film franchise. So I'm trying to think, because if it's a franchise, doesn't that mean it was successful at some point? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can think about that one. It might take a while. Oh, King Kong. That's another one. Yeah, that was really good too. Joe likes King Kong. The original one back in the day. See, they got Clash of the Titans, but I think that was early 80s. See, I'm trying to think back, like way back. Oh, Severio likes the Peter Jackson King Kong movie. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm glad you said the first one. Samuel Stokes, what's going on? Am I looking forward to the Book of Boba Fett? Book of Boba Fett? Fett? Sure. Hey, at this point with the Star Wars shows, as long as the quality's there, the storytelling's there, the action's there, the production value's there, I'm there. I'm there. Ginger Snaps, that was a good movie. Resident Evil was a failed franchise, but by God, they just kept making them now when they weren't wanted. Oh, Brendan, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out tonight. What movies were you pleasantly surprised by? Mine was Starship Troopers and Fifth Element. Cool. Those are good. Those are good movies. Love Starship Troopers, man. Pleasantly surprised. Well, there's a lot of those. I like Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid was good. I recently watched. Oh, you know what? Fat Man. Mel Gibson's Fat Man is really good. I really enjoyed that one. That was a pleasant surprise. Clash of the Titans is one of the movies I wanted to remake, and it pissed me off when Louis Leterrier beat me to it. On top of that, he fucked up. He fucked it up. Ooh, interesting. Joel, that might be our first episode, my friend. Because I was thinking about trying to revisit the Clash of the Titans remake and then Wrath of the Titans on It Isn't Really That Bad episode. So maybe we'll talk later. We'll see. We'll talk later. Who is messaging me right now? Don't you know I'm talking to the family? All right. Sorry about that, chat. No, I totally understand, Joel. It hurts, buddy. Well, we don't have to. It's just an idea. Not seeing Gangs of London. It's not available over here. I keep being asked to watch it, but it's not available over here to check out. Have not seen Ghost in the Machine. I have not. I was curious about that. Especially after watching Shocker, Wes Craven's Shocker. Is there any Wes Craven Shocker fans out there? Now that movie was hilarious. Oh my God. We had fun with that one. Me and Lady Fabula had fun with Shocker. Well, as far as I can remember, David, I think it was more of Batman already being prepared. It wasn't just the bat suit. Like he had traps, he had kryptonite, he had all this stuff, and that's when he like set Batman. I mean, he set Superman up, and then that's when he took advantage. So it wasn't just I'm in a robot suit because Superman would destroy that. All right, Joel, we'll see. We'll talk about it. Unless you want to do more video game movies, we could do more of those. That might be interesting as well. But yeah, we can stream as many episodes as you want. The Kraken and Gemma and Gemma were the highlights of the Clash remake. Yeah, Gemma, she's one of the most. If there's a category out there for underrated hot, Gemma, was it Gemma Arterton or whatever? I'm not sure that's her last name. She would go on there. Underrated hot. Oh shit! You actually saw Shocker in theater? How fun is that to see that movie in the theater? Oh my goodness! Oh, how fun was that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna check on WandaVision. I want to see the Twilight Zone of the MCU. I'm all for it. I have not seen Green Street Hooligans. Did you recommend that before, Elizabeth? Because somebody else recommended that for me to check out. A movie from the 90s that I was pleasantly surprised with was Pleasantville with Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, I remember liking Pleasantville. I remember liking it. It was good. Pitch Black with Vin Diesel feature vampiric pterodactyls, but to me was a close to Alien 1979. David Worthy was on. Favorite Godzilla monster? Megalon. No, I'm kidding. If I have to cheat, it'd be Gigan. It'd be Gigan from Final Wars with the motherfucking chainsaw hands. Yeah, they'd be my favorite. Battletoads movie or TV show? Oh, cool. I'm glad you like Shocker, Briscoe. People Under the Stairs. That was a good one. People Under the Stairs. It's weird. I caught parts of it years ago, and I was like, "What the hell is this movie?" And then when I finally watched it from beginning to end with no interruptions, uncut, I was like, "Dude, that was fun. It was a fun movie." Best country you've been to, Sci-Fi Century, if you're still around. Best one that I've been to? I've been to so many not fests. There's so many great performances, but probably for me, because I'm biased, seeing Judas Priest live, that was ridiculous. That was so good. Smog Monster is tough. Yeah. Ah. Scariest movie I ever watched. I need a good horror movie right now. If you haven't seen it or the remake Quarantine, I highly recommend Wreck. Watch it watch it in Spanish. Don't watch it in English dub. It's gonna fucking ruin the whole movie. Watch it in its original language subtitle. Watch it with the lights out and the sound turned up. But if you've already seen Quarantine, then it's kind of ruined it for you. But Quarantine was the bad remake of Wreck. But the first Wreck was really good, man. And what was special about us watching Wreck, we had absolutely no idea what kind of movie we were about to watch. We had absolutely no idea what the movie turned into. And that's what made us like, this is fucking cool. And we really enjoyed it. Asian movie enthusiast says, what is that? Noroi? The curse is unnerving. Oh. Movie enthusiast knows his stuff. So there you go. Maybe try to find that one. Yeah, definitely check out Taxi Driver, David. It's really good, man. Check that out. Serpent in the Rainbow. I enjoyed that too. It seems like, is it me or was it like late 80s, early 90s Wes Craven? He, like, all of his movies are just like nobody gave a shit. Like, very underrated. Like, you got Shocker, People Under the Stairs, and then we got Serpent in the Rainbow. It's very strange. Like, they're all very solid, entertaining flicks. Yeah, Wreck, man. We had no idea. My buddy was like, "Here, borrow this." That's it. We didn't read the plot synopsis. We didn't look at the trailer. It was an old DVD. We popped it in. We're like, "Oh, it's in Espanol." Okay, cool. We just put subtitles on, and we had all the lights out in the house, turned up the sound, and it's good shit. Revenge of the Ninja, Briscoe. Pray for Death's good, but Revenge of the Ninja, you can't beat two ninjas fighting each other on a rooftop. You just can't. But Pray for Death's fun. Last House on the Left, that's another good one. Insidious was good. I'm not a huge fan of that franchise, but it's well made, definitely well made mainstream horror. Is the first two Insidious films. That's as far as I got. Oh, look at that. Serpent in the Rainbow is one of Eric's favorite movies. Look at that. I think I was asked that earlier, Sean. I have not seen Ghost in the Machine. Oh, you're good to go, Alan. Yeah, buddy. Don't read the plot. Don't watch the trailer. Just play it. There you go. Red Sabertooth. I cannot wait for you and your wife to make another. Is it really that bad? Yeah, we got one. We got a couple of them coming. It looks like the next one with her might be Waterworld. That might be the next one because Cranky Critic is like he's a huge Waterworld aficionado. He knows a lot about the behind the scenes, the different cuts and edits. So he'd be good to have on the stream to have a different perspective of the movie. So that might be the next one. See, look at that. See, Movie Dojo Army knows what's up. Trado's like, yes, Wreck is badass. Red Eye. I have not seen Red Eye. Yeah, I got that one, Joel. I got that Scream Factory release. That's such a fun movie, man. Mechagodzilla versus Gigan. Oh, I don't have a favorite Ultraman monster. I still need to catch up and watch all those shows. I'm kind of behind. I've been more collecting than watching, but yeah, I'll get to it. I saw the first Crank. I liked it a lot. Believe it or not, I have not seen the second one, but I own it. Remember, you know the theme. You know how it goes. Yeah, I got it. I haven't watched it. I heard it's even more insane than the first one, so I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Hey, you can't go wrong with Pray for Death, Briscoe. Like, they're both really good. Hereditary, The Exorcist, The Conjuring, and Terrified, not Terrifier, are some of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Oh, I'm surprised you haven't seen Wreck yet, Finkster. Yeah, I've seen the Phantasm movies out of order. So, I mean, I've seen the first one first at least, but then I went like straight to 3 and then 4. And I have the box set, so I need to go back and watch 2 and then 5. So, but yeah, you can't go wrong with the tall man. I would like to do more stuff with Rob, but I haven't even bothered contacting the guy because I know he's like really busy moving. That takes a lot out of you. But yeah, we'll do some future stuff. Definitely. Jay Skull, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. He got a lot of hate when I say he didn't care for Hereditary. Well, me and Lady Fatblood really liked it, but I mean, we're kind of have the dark sense of humor, like for certain things that were shocking. Lady Fatblood was kind of laughing at, but like I get the hate for it though. Like for people who did not like it, I understand. Like I totally understand. Like I'm not like, no, you're just not smart enough. Like we never reached that level of, douchebag. So the person didn't like it, that's fine. You just move on. But yeah, I've heard some of the reasons why white people didn't like Hereditary. I get it. I totally get it. But we enjoyed it though. Exorcism of Emily Rose. That is a very underrated, overlooked exorcism type movie. That was really good. That was really well done movie. And the lead actress did really good in that. And her performance was really good. But nobody talks about, when it comes to exorcism type films, like nobody talks about the exorcism of Emily Rose for some reason. I'd love to hang out, Joel, if you're talking to me. Ever think of doing a mohawk mullet combo? Oh, I don't know. My hair is weird. I actually, in the future, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. What do you guys think? Red mohawk. What do you think? Dark red mohawk. Eh? I never colored my hair before. I don't know. I was thinking about it just for fun, just for a little while. Be fun on the channel. You guys see me with a red mohawk doing videos. Oh, cool. Sci-fi. Let's see here. Yeah, I have a good feeling about Crank 2, Finkster. I just need to watch it. Emily Rose scared the hell out of me as a kid. It's a good movie, man. He said, but oddly, I liked Midsummer. There's some great performances in that movie. Yeah, I still haven't seen that one yet, Joel. I need to get on that. A lot of Fakester, a lot of Jason Statham movies are rated very low for some strange reason. See, here's the problem with a lot of critics. And yeah, I review movies, and sometimes I could be too hard on movies. It depends on where my mindset was at the time. But the thing is like, are you approaching a movie? Are you looking at it within its genre that it's representing? Or are you expecting fucking Citizen Kane when you watch Homefront? Are you expecting the Goodfellas when you're watching Wild Card? And that's how I approach films. I look at them. Okay, let's look at the genre it's trying to represent here. Okay, let me go in. Now, if they fail, then I will destroy it. If a movie goes in, like you get a werewolf film, right? Within the werewolf, representing the werewolf genre, I go in and it sucks and it fails on every level. It's not gonna get a good rating from me. That's how I approach movies. And Lady Fatblood does the same. And my stream with Joshua Gray 2 nights ago, when we were talking about Pandorum and Underwater, he even mentioned that he's tired of hearing critics say, And that guy knows his stuff. But he said, and he brought up a good point. He's tired of hearing critics say, "Well, it doesn't bring anything new to the genre." He said he's tired of hearing people say that, and people say that all the time. Oh, the underwater. Oh, it doesn't bring anything new to the genre. But was it a good movie? Was it entertaining? In the genre that's not breaking new ground, was it still entertaining? Was it still good? That's how you should critique a film. That's how you should approach it. You know what I mean? But there's something called the movie snob. There's film snobs out there. To each his own. To each his own. But that's how me and Lady Fat Blood always approach movies. When we watch a movie like Miami Connection, we're not expecting, which we love. And if you watch it, you're probably like, they're insane. This movie's garbage. But there's reasons why we like it, and that's how we approached it. We didn't approach to watch Miami Connection and expect to watch Ben-Hur. Okay. Let me catch up to you guys. Sorry, I went on a little rant. Christopher says, yeah, some reviewers have a pretentious, unrealistic point of view when they review movies. The worst ever was when the Lady Fat Blood was talking about how bad the reviews were for Fat Man. And it's like, why are you expecting logic in a movie that doesn't follow logic? In a movie that's kind of a fantasy doing its own thing? Like, why are you expecting everything to be explained in a movie about Santa Claus? Like, just think about that. It's a movie about a pissed off old curmudgeon Santa Claus that's had enough of these fucking bad kids, and he's had enough with the world. He's this old curmudgeon guy. He's kind of given up. And a young kid, a young rich brat, like young rich horrible kid, gets a lump of coal for Christmas. So he's like, well, fuck Santa. So he hires a hitman, Walton Goggins, to go after and to assassinate Santa. And it's a violent movie, but believe it or not, there's some funny moments in it, and it's actually heartwarming. Believe it or not, in that movie. But with that kind of plot synopsis and setup, why are you approaching that movie asking logical questions? Like, did you not just hear the plot that I just told you what the movie was about? Did you not hear me? But this doesn't. I don't understand. What is this? Who is this movie for? What is this movie trying? And that's why one of the reasons why I want to do this isn't really that bad episodes, is because a lot of times, a lot of these critics or the reviews, the ratings, some of it's justified, like the one we did today, in my opinion. But a lot of it's bullshit, man. Like, really good, solid movies or entertaining flicks are just being destroyed by these people that just don't understand the genre that they're reviewing. And you got to have an open mind. You got to have an open mind to all genres. You got to just go in, see if it represents that genre well, see if it's entertaining. And if it's well done, you give it a good review. But, like everything in life, there's more shit than good out there, But I just don't understand critics sometimes. It's even if you love Shadow in the Cloud, even if you absolutely love that movie, we at least explain where we came from and how mentally we were, expecting the movie to be, and how mentally we were approaching the movie before we watch it. You know what I mean? Same thing with Wonder Woman 84. We explained earlier where we were at mentally before we watched it, what our expectations were, which were none. And that's how we thought about the movie when we got done. So I'm telling you, people, it's just like ridiculous. Love Daniel Radcliffe in Sin City as Kevin. Oh God, I can't believe I botched that. If you guys have not seen best of that Fat Samurai Guy 2020 video, yeah, there's some outtakes and bloopers and that shit, man. It's embarrassing, but it's funny for you guys. You guys enjoy it. Well, thank you, David. Have not Satan's Slave. Wait a minute. That's the new. I've seen that one. That's on Shudder. There's, that's actually a remake. There's an old one. I thought it was solid. I thought Satan's Slave was solid. Hey, here you go, right here, Eric. The trailer for Fat Man was entirely accurate. There you go. Then Nate Doggs brings this up. He's like, no, I'm not expecting Citizen Kane in every movie I see, but there is an expectation of being a well-told story. Is the movie told well? That's something to look at as good too. That's something to point out. But then sometimes the story doesn't matter. It's very weird like that. Movies can be weird like that. Sometimes you're just like, oh my God, the story is great. The acting is great. The performances are great. The production value is great. Cinematography is great. The direction is great. And then you'll see another movie that doesn't really have a lot of that, but it's still really entertaining. So film is subjective, right? Everyone's going to agree. Everyone's going to think. There's people out there that think the first Predator movie is a piece of shit and it's garbage and it's horrible, right? And then you get people like me. It's subjective, right? But I'll never bash anyone like some of these other critics do and go after them. I will never bash anyone because they don't like the movie I like. I think that's fucking stupid. I will never get in an argument with somebody else over a disagreement about a movie. It's a movie. We're all passionate for film. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking, right? But I will never get in a long argument debate about a movie. I will discuss a film with you. But when they go too far and they start insulting people because they didn't like fucking Avatar, then you're like, okay, we're dealing with a bunch of idiots right now. Either you liked it or you didn't like it. These are your reasons. We can both agree to disagree, and then we move on. Right? That's how the world should work. Ooh, is it really that bad episode for Only God Forgives? That's rough. That's a tough one because even though I enjoyed that movie, it's hard to recommend. That's a tough one. It's hard to recommend for casuals. That's true, Welsh. Yeah, that's happened. I've mentioned that before. Movies, your opinions change. There's some early reviews years ago that we did for the channel. And now it's just like, what the hell were we thinking? When we rated a certain movie, it's like, what the hell were we thinking? I mean, we explained what we were thinking at the time, but now it's like, well, I totally disagree with that rating now. That movie should have been a lot lower or higher, But we can at least admit we're wrong or we made a mistake or we should have, changed that rating. You know what I mean? Some people are so far up their fucking ass that they're right all of the time. And that's just, people don't get drawn to that bullshit because that's fake. That's not real life, So you want to be around people that's real, people that is honest and real, And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and talking movies. I really do. Or supporting the channel as well. Yeah, Princess Mononoke is a good movie. I have not seen Uncle Peckerhead. I saw the trailer for it and it looked fucking hilarious. It's actually free to watch on Amazon Prime. So I put it in my queue. I got definitely gonna be checking it out. It looks really funny. Godzilla entering the airport scene in 2014. Man, it's been forever since I've seen that movie. I'm trying to remember. Is that around the time where I liked it, or I was kind of frustrated because you didn't really see him and they cut away, and you saw them kind of scrapping on the news? It was like on the TV. LA Confidential versus Gangster Squad. Oh, come on, man. LA Confidential destroys Gangster Squad. I was disappointed in Gangster Squad. It's cool if you like Gangster Squad, but I was disappointed because with that cast and that Untouchables vibe, and Untouchables is one of my favorite movies, that my expectations were probably too high, and I was kind of disappointed. But I could see people enjoying it though. Have you seen Phantoms with Ben Affleck? I think I saw that in theater. I think I remember liking it, but that was a long time ago. Which scene you talking about, Joel? Oh, there's one scene in that movie that makes it all worth it. You talking about the? Is that what you're talking about? You bashed Godzilla 2014 in your review. Alan says, right now we are studying German Expressionism, and Tim Burton apparently falls into that category. Interesting. I really, really like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I really like that movie. I have it on Blu-ray. I haven't shown it to Lady Fat Blood yet, but I really like that movie, man. The set design and the visuals, like it's so fascinating with limited capabilities, and you just have to use your imagination to create a world. It's just really, really cool. But yeah, I like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I think there's a remake. I think they redid it, but I don't know. I don't know if that's any good. Hopefully, nobody's badass, Elizabeth. I hope it's good. We need a good kick-ass action flick for mainstream audiences. Oh, I thought you were talking about Godzilla 2014. Blood in, Blood Out. That's a good movie, man. I actually am related to Samurai Cop. Yeah, you know, he wanted to be a cop. I wanted to get fat. You know, no, yeah, it's funny. Imran Caligari is probably one of the first ever horror films. Yeah, maybe technically, maybe the first zombie movie. Maybe I'm not sure about that. Maybe I know everyone uses Night of the Living Dead. There's one before Night of the Living Dead though. I'm trying to remember the name of it. What is the name of it? I can't remember right now, but because didn't he? It's been so long since I've seen it. Didn't he reanimate someone, and that person was doing things for him? I'm not sure. It's been so long. Should the cartoon Exo Squad get a live action movie? That would be really cool. Lady Fat Blood would love it because that was her shit growing up. But it would be kind of hard to market. You know, who do you market it to? You know what I mean? Nobody knows about Exo Squad right now. So it'd be kind of difficult. And there's no nostalgia attachment. Like, it's not like Thundercats or G.I. Joe or Transformers or you know what I mean? Like Voltron or something. Like, it'd be kind of tough. I would be all for it though. Shoot. That would be really cool. 22 Bullets was good. I enjoyed that. That was a good movie. So White Zombie, that's with Bela Lugosi, right? Okay, so that's the was that a silent movie though? Because Caligari was silent. Nosferatu. We'd have to check the dates on these. We'd have to check the dates. I remember liking White Zombie. I remember that was good. Guilty pleasure for me was Chopping Mall. There you go. Now there, if you're gonna watch Chopping Mall, and if you're gonna review Chopping Mall, are you gonna approach it? Are you gonna approach Chopping Mall in the genre that is representing? Or are you gonna approach Chopping Mall? This story has to make sense. Where's the detailed explanation of the robots and how they're killing people? Are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna sit back and enjoy the ride and enjoy the B movie schlock? Upcoming Snake Eyes movie. You know, I hope it's badass. I want to see nothing but badass martial arts action. That's all I want. None of this bullshit. Don't fuck around with some bullshit love story or whatever the fuck, because they always got to bring in a love interest somehow. I want badass ninja martial arts badassity. That's what I want. Will I get that? Probably not, but hopefully it's good. A Page of Madness is good too. Chopping Mall had a great head explosion. And wasn't that the same girl that was in Night of the Comet? Who was also and the girl the other girl that was in Night of the Comet, wasn't she in The Last Starfighter? Nosferatu 1922 versus 1979 version. Was the 1979 version, was that with Klaus Kinski? I may have seen that. Ego's like he's like the master, right, Andre? I think he's the master. Okay. She was the Night of the Comet. All right. I have not seen Making Mr. Right. I have not seen that. Still got 68 badasses hanging out with us tonight. Night of the Comet is fun. I enjoyed that movie a lot. I didn't think I was going to like it. Like, what is happening? What is this movie? But by the end of it, man, I was like, this is a fun movie. Any movie out there that screams cult movie, cult status, it's Night of the Comet. The Lodger, 1927. What's that one? Corn, Vinny. Night of the Creeps. I enjoy that movie. Thrill Me. That's right. That's a fun one. Slither was obviously inspired by Night of the Creeps. That's another fun movie. Wells says, a really old creepy movie. Let me catch up here. A really old creepy movie that nobody talks about is Todd Browning's Freaks. It's funny. We actually talked about that today, Wells. Because we were talking about Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. We got Master Blaster. And the guy who plays Master was one of the guys in Freaks. And Mr. Tony of the Dead brought that up, which is kind of funny. You mentioned it right now. Should they make another Escape From movie, recasting Douglas or a remake? Well, they're not going to have Douglas. You mean Russell? Is that what you mean? Byzantium's good. And Gemma is like gorgeous in that movie. Yeah, Elizabeth. All my, we sit around and we used to watch movies all the time. Especially me and my dad. Mom had I believe my mother's favorite actor was Victor Mature. That's her favorite actor growing up. And the last movie she saw, she always used to tell me the last movie she saw in the theater with her dad was The Bridge Over River Kwai. Yeah, she actually seen that in theater. But a lot of my scratch the itch action stuff, that's from my dad. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna watch The Warriors. Okay. And then by the end of it, I was like, oh my God, the movie's great. Believe it or not, the martial arts interest in martial arts films came from my dad, and it came from my older sister. She was the one that would take me to go see Van Damme movies. Like, she took me to go see Kickboxer in the theater, which was amazing seeing that when young, And then she was the one that introduced me to Bruce Lee movies and stuff like that. So it's fun. Enjoying movies is fun. That's why we're here. That's why we have YouTube channels. It's fun to talk about movies. I've never seen Twin Peaks. I've never watched it. I'm pretty sure I'm probably missing out from what I'm hearing. Arachnophobia, we saw that in theater too. That was fun. That has got, I'm telling you, Arachnophobia has one of the best showdowns. Like, nobody talks about that movie, which is sad because it's a fun movie, but you got man versus spider. And the way that whole entire finale is filmed, like almost a one-on-one battle. And it's fucking great. It is great. Tisk, tisk, tisk for what? For what, Taco? Oh, I'd rather be in the Monster Squad, Briscoe. Oh, cool, Joel. You saw Kickboxer in the theater too. Yeah. Oh, not watching Twin Peaks. Well, I was young when that show came out. I was like probably watching Xena or something else. I probably get into Twin Peaks now if I gave it a shot. Oh shit! No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Nice. Did you see the movie, Eric? Dude, of Unknown Origin. If you guys have not seen of Unknown Origin, it's really good. It's entertaining, man. I didn't know you saw it, Eric. That's hilarious. Yeah, you seen it. Yes, yes. Of Unknown Origin. Joel, you're hilarious, dude. I'm so old. I saw everything in the theater. The original Magnificent Seven came out. You were in the theater, right? Oh, God. So, of Unknown Origin. Okay. It was a blind buy. I knew nothing about it. Have a good one, Nate. I knew nothing about it. And that's the best way to approach this movie. Do not read the plot synopsis. Do not watch the trailer. Do not just watch the movie. I won't spoil it for you, but this is what your reaction might be. Because this is how our reaction was. Our reaction was, oh, I see what's happening there. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait, what? This is the movie? Are you serious? Wait a minute. This is the movie? Really? And then from then on, it's like when you go with it and you're all in, then you're like, by the end of it, you're like, oh, yeah, just very unexpected. Because once you finally realize what the movie's about and what it contains, you're gonna be like, that's the movie. But then watching Peter Weller deal with this shit and slowly start losing his mind, it's great. I didn't even know that movie existed until it came out on Blu-ray. All right. Monsini, Bloodsport is classic. It's too bad the stats at the end of the film were not actually real and super questionable. Still one of my favorite martial arts films of all time. Well, you know how it is. They always got for all the biopic movies, they always have to kind of embellish to make it more entertaining for the audience. All right, Daniel, have a good one, brother. Oh, thank you, Joel. I tried. Excuse me. Ooh. But I know your audience loves you for your video game stuff, man. That's the stuff I want to start getting back into, but I just don't have the time. I would love to start doing Let's Plays. I want to. Just finding the time and the schedule to do Let's Plays is the question. Yeah, any of you guys are fans of video game content, man? Reviews, products, live streams, Let's Plays. Are you fans of Metal Jesus Rocks, Radical Reggie, and all them? And then make sure you head over to Media Glitch and subscribe. He's got good shit over there. Double Impact, Van Damme and Van Damme. He is his own brother. Have a good one, Tradu. Top 5 favorite games of all time. My brain isn't working tonight. Oh, God. I don't know if I can give you a top 5, but Streets of Rage 2 is going on there somewhere. Eric says, I feel like I would want to play my old games first, then the new ones. It would take forever to catch up. Yeah. There's so many PS3 games. Actually, I can go back further. There's so many PS2 games, but so many PS3 games I haven't played and beat. And now you got this huge stack. Look at this over here. The PS4 games right here. I don't even know what I have anymore. Like, I haven't even dove into this. It's like, it's one of the reasons why I'm not rushing to get a PS5 right now. But it'd probably all work out perfectly, after waiting a year. Actually, since you're here, bud, are you getting a PS5 or you got one already? Let me know. Oh, I like fighting games, action, first-person shooters, a little bit of adventure. Still on your Dreamcast. Hey, man, I used to have a Dreamcast. It was fun. I have the first Doom, Imran. I have the first Doom. I might Let's Play that to kind of get back into the gig, and then maybe go right into Eternal. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, very underrated PS2 game, man. That is like one of the best beat 'em ups that everyone's forgotten and nobody talks about. All right, Media Glitch got The Revenge of Shinobi. That's his number 1. Golden Axe, Super Mario 3, Monster Hunter, Mystic Defender. Whoa, Mystic Defender. Wow. Revenge of Shinobi is like a lot of people's number 1, man. You know, Babylon AD, ever since I saw the trailer, I was like, and I was still at the time, I was a Vin Diesel fan. I saw Vin Diesel, science fiction, and Michelle Yeoh. Michelle Yeoh was in the trailer. I was like, what is this movie? And then it just disappeared. Like, I never even, like, I saw one trailer, then it was gone. And I never see another trailer ever again. And I know there's like an extended cut version, so I don't know if that's better. But Babylon AD is one of those movies I was always curious to see what the hell it was about or if it's any good. But I have not seen it though. Let me know if it's any good. I actually have 2 PS5s. Got one for the family downstairs and one in the streaming room. That's my boy. He's ahead of the game. That's it. He's ahead of the game, man. I still have my Dreamcast. Resident Evil Code Veronica, baby. Hey, that was good too. Nightmare Creatures. I remember liking that. I remember that was a fun. I don't have it, but I remember it was good. Elizabeth, have a good one. We'll see you next time. Yeah, look, everyone's liking Shaolin Monks. That's what I'm talking about. You should try to stream that with Reggie, Joel. Try to stream Shaolin Monks. That'd be kind of fun. You guys stream that together and do some beat 'em up action. No, I never really got into Super Smash Bros. Because I gave my Nintendo 64 to a buddy of mine. I ended up buying another Nintendo 64 later. You know, I got it really cheap used. But I never really got into those games. I know they're really popular, and I know that everybody loves those games. Favorite video game of all time will always be Godzilla Unleashed for the Wii. I still have the Godzilla game for GameCube. I still have that. Should the anime Guyver movies get a reboot? Sure. Sure, why not? With the technology and the special effects now, a live-action Guyver would be dope. That would be dope. Just imagine. Terry Bogard's in there. All right, that's my boy. That's the only guy I use in Fatal Fury. Sadly, it's not online, and he lives so far away. Maybe if he comes and visits. Oh, it's not online? Man. I swear, sometimes I feel like movies. Sometimes just like movies, some games are just like lost. Oh, man. I did not enjoy Babylon AD. Okay. I'll stay away. I was waiting for you to sell it to me, man. I thought you were going to. It's awesome, Samurai. I used to love playing Rampage on the GameCube. It was so fun. Yeah, Rampage, man. That's good old school action fest. Good morning from Denmark. Good morning, Jan. Just watched your best of 2020. Lady Fatbud and you are so entertaining. Well, I'm glad you find us knuckleheads entertaining. I appreciate that. I swear, we are 2 knuckleheads. I think somebody mentioned Ultraviolet earlier, Vinny. I wasn't really a fan of that one. Knight Rider 2010? Man, I don't think I watched that when they tried to bring the show back. I don't think I've seen it. I remember it, but I don't remember. They did bring a show back, right? I don't even remember. I can't remember. Symphony of the Night is the best 2D Castlevania game I've ever played. Ninja Gaiden, both new and old, are the goods. Why do people not like the third Ninja Gaiden movie, Joel, for PS3 and Xbox? Like the third one. People don't like it. I haven't played it, but they like the first 2, but that third one they were like, eh. It was like, well, why? I have not seen Fair Game. Is that the what is the model's name? I can't remember her name. No, I have not. Oh, Jack's beat a Ripper in the house. What? What's going on? My metal sister? He said, I saw Knight Rider 2010. It didn't last long, just like the Charlie Angels one. Well, there you go. That's probably why I don't really remember it. Because it probably came out and got canceled. I'm sure if I look it up on YouTube, I'll probably find it. So people don't like Ninja Gaiden 3 because they're idiots. All right. Neenan, you're killing me, buddy. You're killing me. Watch the gentleman. Oh, well, fine. I'm going to get to it, buddy. You just know I'm busy. Thanks again, man. Thanks for sending that. That was a nice birthday gift for Lady Fat Blood. And I hope you're doing well, bud. Cynthia Crawford. There you go. Thank you. No, I have not. I'm really curious, though, because I've heard nothing but atrocious things about that movie. Has anybody else seen Fair Game? Wasn't it one of the Baldwins in that? Cindy Crawford. Thank you. Yeah, wasn't it one of the Baldwins? I don't know which. Was it the weak Baldwin? People always want to take my gamer card away when I say I haven't played Symphony of the Night. Man, you ain't played Symphony of the Night? That's it, man. I'm unfriending you. You're getting unfriended. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, there's only like 5 billion video games out there. You can't play everything. Jesus. I'm sure it's on the list for you to play one day. You got to get to the first 3 billion first before you get to it. Fluffy Gamer. Knight Rider 2010 had the badass black Mustang. Okay, now that's starting to sound a little familiar now. Okay. Come on, PhatSamuraiGuy. Be a gentleman and watch the gentleman. Neenan's going to create a gif of himself choking me out going, watch the gentleman! Ninja 3 The Domination is hilarious B-movie schlock, and I really entertained by it. Oh, Stephen Baldwin. He's the weak Baldwin, right? I don't know why they call him that. Hawaii Five-0 lasted to my surprise. Was that actually okay, though, Jax? Like the Hawaii Five-0 was actually all right at first, and then they kind of got crappy? I have a video on my channel talking about the top 10 games I've never played that people get pissed off about. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to check that out for fun. That's gonna be fun to watch. Dude, there's same thing with me though. There's so many movies I have seen and I haven't seen, and people are like, "What?" It's like, Jesus, I'm trying. I haven't even watched The Gentleman. What do you give me a break here? Is it Billy Baldwin? How many Baldwins are there? Jesus Christ. Super Force? No. What's that one? I haven't seen that one. Oh, you never seen it. The main guy looked annoying. All right, Jax. Yeah, I seen Broken Arrow with Christian Slater. That was John Woo's second flick. First was Hard Target with Van Damme, which is a fun blast. That is a fun movie. And then I believe it was Broken Arrow, and then Face Off. How many Baldwins are there? 12 Baldwins, technically. Oh. Favorite action movie of all time? Ugh. Yikes. These are the ridiculously hard questions. My default answer would be Predator. That made the default answer. I've never seen Braveheart, and people always lose their shiz when I tell them that. That's it, Joel. We're having movie night, bro. That's it. Coming over. Movie marathon all day. Well, I think you'll enjoy Braveheart, but whenever you get around to it, man, it's all good. We only got like 8 billion movies to watch. Jax, I think for fun, I think we should just keep the number vague, even though it's 4. I think we should just keep changing the number. Yeah, it's like 9 Baldwins, right? I think it's 12. Did I enjoy Mission Impossible 2? Here's an interesting story about Mission Impossible 2. So when I saw the trailer for Mission Impossible 2, I think we went to go see X-Men. The first X-Men movie, I think. And they played the trailer for Mission Impossible 2. And that how many Baldwins does it take to screw in a light bulb? That trailer for Mission Impossible 2 made it look like the greatest action movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I was going to see in my entire life. People jumping off of motorcycles, tackling each other in midair. Like and me being a big John Woo fan, I lost my mind. Then I went to go see the movie. I liked it. I was entertained by it, but I don't know. Like, I'm so used to John Woo flicks being violent. I'm so used to just the blood and just overdoing it with the violence and in a good way, in a fun way, that it just felt so tame. But there's cool action in there, though. Don't get me wrong. There's some cool action in that movie. But I remember it didn't live up to my expectations of that trailer. However, fast forward many years later, I watched it on Blu-ray, and I didn't like it as much. We were basically watching all the Mission Impossible movies in order up to that point. We were kind of marathoning it. And it's strange because I didn't like the first one. For some reason, I ended up liking the first one more and then not liking the second one as much. It's interesting how that changes over time. Second one still got some good shit in there. There's still some cool action in there. But when you compare it to movies like Hard Boiled and The Killer, it's kind of tough. Oh, shit. Entertainment Talk Nation. Oh, shit. YouTube celebrity showing up. He says, yo, man, watch your 2020 video. It was really funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my brother. I hope you're doing well over there. Hope the move was good to go. And the fam, that's right, the fam is doing well. I had to book in put him in a body bag. Yeah. You like how I started with it, ended with it? Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. All right, Joel, have a good one, brother. Yeah, man. I'm gonna contact you. I'm gonna hit you up. Simon, what's going on? Oh, sweet, man. You'll be back doing content by Monday. That's right. Oh, shit. A lot of chat tonight, man, and were asking me, when are we going to start doing videos again together? I was like, hey, the man is moving. It's rough. Everybody know, everyone who's ever moved at some point in their life, it's rough and exhausting and takes a lot out of you. You gotta, take a breather. But yeah, we'll be doing stuff. Well, this is interesting. Listen to this, chat. So Mancini says, crazy how Russell Crowe turned down the role of Wolverine and recommended Hugh Jackman. Makes me wonder if Russell Crowe would have been a better Wolverine. Hugh Jackman for sure had the look. Interesting. You know, Russell Crowe is actually shorter. Even though Hugh Jackman is fantastic as Wolverine and has the physique, I always thought he was too tall. Like if you want to be nitpicky. So, you know, I wonder if a shorter Wolverine, because we know Wolverine's like 3'2", right? But he's just like, but yeah, I don't know. That would have been interesting. Have I seen 10? Is it Arlington Place with Richard Attenborough and John Hurt? I have not. I just recently discovered that movie too, by the way. I think I put it in my queue on Amazon Prime, but it looks interesting. It's based off a true story. And Richard Attenborough. That's right, everyone. The Welcome to Jurassic Park. That guy is like killing people in that movie. He's like a serial killer. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I want to check it out, though. Is it any good? Let me know. Danny DeVito for Wolverine. Yes. I forgot about those memes. That's hilarious. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Rob says Wolverine, he was 5'4", not too many Hollywood studs that short, if any. My favorite X-Men movie? It's probably a tie between X2 and Days of Futures Past. That's probably where that lies. I really liked First Class, though, but they fucked it up after Days of Futures Past. They fucked up everything, and then it just got worse. And now the franchise has been killed. Good job. Oh, Wolverine's 5'3" in the comments, so I wasn't that far off. We're like right there. He's like right there in the middle, Rob. That's funny. Time consuming with kids, home, and wife working at home. Yeah, I bet, buddy. I bet. It's all right. The lean and mean brothers will be tag teaming again soon. Tag team champs will combine the powers of the mega powers. Will combine. That's right. Very soon. First Class is really good, man. I kind of feel like that's an underrated movie. Russell Crowe used to say that he did not like comic book movies until Man of Steel. Interesting. Oh, shit, I didn't know you had a Wolverine tattoo, Rob. That's cool. Jax, she said she loved First Class, but that Phoenix movie broke my heart. It broke many people's hearts. Yes. Yeah, you can't beat in First Class. You can't beat a revenge-driven, straight-up assassin Magneto. Like, just that concept alone is like, fuck. It's a really good movie, man. Really good. The only thing that hurt First Class, if you want to be nitpicky, was it was low budget. It didn't have a big budget. So a lot of the visuals are not like the greatest special effects ever, but still very good. Very good movie. My favorite Spider-Man movie would be Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 would be my favorite. You know, we saw New Mutants and the trailer fiasco and all that, and the pushing the movie back delayed and all that. We just kind of we gave up on it and kind of didn't care anymore. But we heard like the worst reviews ever, like 0 stars for New Mutants, like nothing, like just the worst movie of all time reviews. And then or at least ratings. We didn't watch a review. So we just blind checked it out with no expectations. It's not a good movie, but we were okay with it. Like, it was okay enough to watch. It's a good time waster. It's not a good movie, but it's a good time waster. But there was a lot of potential, though, unfortunately, that was kind of wasted. They really had something they had something good. Like, it's one of those movies, like, there's a good movie in there somewhere. You just got to find it. But, you know, I've seen worse comic book movies that pissed me off, though, to be honest. Oh, I love Blind Fury, man. Rutger Hauer versus Sho Kosugi. I love that movie. That movie's great. Jax, I'm not a huge comic book movie-based fan, but X-Men was my shit. Love the cartoon. Yeah. One of the greatest theme songs ever is the X-Men 90s cartoon theme song ever. One of the best ever. There's metal versions of that shit, orchestral versions of that shit. It's like one of the greatest. You know, the funny thing is hearing random people with for that as a ringtone. That's happened to me like 5 times. I'd be somewhere and then you'd hear someone's like, "Oh shit!" They're like trying to stop. It's so funny. Like, what the hell? There you go. X-Men's cartoon opening theme song is legendary. We were kind of disappointed with Evolution, to be honest. Special effects were good, but with the talent that was involved in the director, I mean, the actors in the movie, they tried to, you know, they tried to do a good job with what little they had to work with. But when you're watching a movie where the director's known to make good comedies and you're not laughing, it's not good. As soon as Julianne Moore like walked up to like introduce herself, and she's like, "Whoa!" and she just fell for no reason, and then it was like, what was the joke? Like, what, you know, it's just kind of, what kind of, are we doing a Naked Gun type movie? Slapstick? Like, what are we doing? But yeah, it was kind of disappointing, unfortunately. But I'm sure there's fans out there for it. You know, I'm one of the few that actually like the Spawn movie. But you got to remember, Image was a huge, big deal. When Image, I was around that perfect age where Image Comics were kicking ass. They were kicking DC and Marvel's ass. And Spawn was such a fascinating character. And I couldn't wait to see the movie. And I enjoyed the movie, man. I did. I mean, I loved that. It introduced me to Michael Jai White. I became a Michael Jai White fan. And I know everyone hates John Leguizamo as Clown, but he kind of acted that way in the comics. Even if you watch the cartoon, which is better. Obviously, the cartoon with Keith David is better. The HBO cartoon, it's better than the movie by far. But even in that movie, even in the cartoon, the animated series, Clown was kind of goofy. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, it's not perfect. There's some stuff in there that doesn't age well. But Violator looked fucking dope, man. Violator looked dope. Some of the special effects of Spawn's suit looked cool. You know, like the way his cape flapped. I mean, you got to remember, this is 1997 CG, and you know we're trying to. It's creative, right? There's a creative effort. You can tell, like the cape almost having a mind of its own, right? I mean, and the movie wasn't really that big of a budget either. So with small budget, it's not like they had Industrial Light and Magic. They had another company that did the special effects. So, you know, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. So, but everyone hates it, and they say it's the worst comic book movie they ever seen in their lives. But I would love to see an awesome, badass reboot with better special effects, and you know. Yeah, when they're in hell, it looks bad. It looks bad. And every time they would show Malbolgia, it was just his mouth wouldn't move. His mouth was always like, and then you have the guy who did the Inspector Gadget, that voice, he was basically talking. So he's talking, but Malbolgia's mouth wouldn't move. It would just be like, oh yeah, it looked bad. It looked bad. But I liked Cagliostro. I liked the actor and the character in that movie, and it has its moments. I enjoy it. I know everyone hates it. Spawn movie, the devil looked like Kermit the Frog on crack. Yeah, I can see that. 70 badasses hanging out. You guys rock. So you work out to Pantera. What other music do you work out to? Mine is Spice Girls Wannabe. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with liking some Spice Girls. No, I'm just kidding. It's pretty bad. Oh, anything metal I work out to, man. It doesn't. I'm not picky as long as it's badass and get you pumped up. You know what I'm saying? You can do some combinations, right? Do some cardio. It's all good. 30 minutes of cardio a day. That's what I'm trying to get in the habit of, and then maybe working a little bit of some weightlifting or whatnot. But yeah, you gotta stay active, man, because the more you sit down and do nothing, oh God, your body feels it. Your body, like if you just sit down and do nothing for 3 days, and then you try to do stuff, your body's like, what the fuck are you doing? But just getting up and just moving, man. Shit, you could just dance. You can dance, move side to side, have some music on while it's. I don't do this while I'm listening to metal, by the way. But have some dance music, and just like, if you just need to move, just move, man. Just move your body for 30 minutes. Your body will thank you by the end of it. We actually worked out today. I was hurting. Sweating and I was hurting, but you got to do it, man. You got to do it. And it's hard. It's not easy, but you just got to push yourself. So favorite movie score, mine, Johnny Greenwood, Prospectors Quartet, from There Will Be Blood. Oh, what a great movie that was. Man, what a good movie. Godsmack's Faceless album back in the day was my big weightlifting. That's it. Yeah, I can see that. I saw the trailer with Matthew Broderick, who looked like he could not give two fucks playing Inspector Gadget. I remember the trailer, and I was just like, okay. I wasn't really that interested, so I never seen it. I would love a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover. That'd be great, but it'd be kind of difficult to do that now, unless they just, with this reboot, we'll see what's going on. I don't know about Todd McFarlane directing. Better not be Frank Miller's Spirit situation. Well, you heard about what Michael Jai White said, right? Recently, he said, "Good luck with that." He said, "He's like, good luck." He either said, "Good luck with that," or he said something similar like that, like, hey, good luck. I'll work out to Sad But True by Metallica. There you go. I got one for you, Fat Samurai Guy. What movie do you hate, but you love the soundtrack? Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Yeah. Yeah, I destroyed that soundtrack, man. Nothing but like techno and rock and metal on there. I don't know how many times I listened to that soundtrack, but Jesus Christ, that fucking movie. Oh, I went to the $3 theater. I only paid $3 to see that movie in the theater, and I felt like I got robbed. I felt like I had my money back. But there's definitely some value of watching it just so you can laugh at it. You can watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation to laugh because it's ridiculous. Let's see. WoSent says Spawn was a fun movie. I liked it. It got me into Spawn. Then I saw the 90s Spawn animated series. Very good. Cool. I just wish they finished the 90s series, though. That's the only bad thing about it is it just kind of it's in mid-episode and then it just stops. There's no like climax or finale. That's the only bad thing about the HBO series. Other than that, it's perfect. I have Dark Apocalypse War. I do have that. I just haven't watched it yet. I said, Jax, you're going to crank Mortal Kombat tonight. You're going to work out. I know you started to get back into that boxing. That's it. Kano, Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya. Mortal Kombat. Love it. As much as I love that song, the first Mortal Kombat movie did not need to play that theme song 5 times. As much as I love that song and as much as I enjoy that movie, we didn't need to play it 5 times in the movie. Like the beginning credits, perfect. End credits, fine. And play it like 4 times. Have you ever walked out on a movie because it sucked ass? I don't think so. I don't think I have. But Toys with Robin Williams was a movie that I actually fell asleep. My mother had to wake me up. So I think I kind of finished it. But yeah, I was knocked out, man. And I was excited to see the movie. I wasn't like, well, not excited. I was just like, hey, we're going to see a movie. And I fell asleep. What soundtrack ruined a movie or made it worse? Ballistic. Well, that movie already sucked anyway. But on our Is It Really That Bad episode for Ballistic, if you guys have missed it, make sure you check it out. But the soundtrack, that's one of the worst movie soundtracks I've ever heard in my entire life. If you ever thought music could be vanilla, stock, generic, just what is this? It actually cheapened the movie. It actually made the movie feel cheaper. It was one of the worst soundtracks I've heard in a long time. Like it was that bad. Gary, you're always cooking, man. That's awesome. The movie Lincoln put me to sleep at points. Daniel Day-Lewis was amazing. I don't know if you guys knew this. But the guy that did the Matrix soundtracks, the Matrix score, did Ballistic. Yeah. That blew my mind when I found that out. I was like, what the fuck happened? Dragon Wars is the first movie I walked out. No, I probably would have finished it. I probably would have sat there and laughed till the end because it was so ridiculous. There you go. Puff Daddy's Come With Me. There you go. Work on music right there. Yeah, BVS soundtrack is great. That's one of Lady Fat Blood's favorites. I doubt that. I don't think we're going to see Suicide Squad versus Justice League. Taco Ghost says, I fell asleep to Wolfman with Del Toro and woke up to everyone getting up and walking out. And it scared me because the last thing I remember was the fire exit warning they played before the movie. Oh, no. Ballistic score is basically a soft porn stock. Yeah, pretty much. It's so bad. The one and only film I ever walked out on is Alien Covenant. Thank you. Thank you. Me and Lane Fat Blood should have walked out. Oh, God. He had to leave the room when Jim Carrey's Grinch movie. F that movie. Oh, Gary fell asleep watching Batman Dark Knight. Oh, wow. Mama was scarier on a Catholic cathedral soundtrack. Some dude on YouTube made a video of it. Huh. What the hell? Okay, we have a visitor here. I won't say anything. All right, we're just going to keep that going. Unless you want your name to be known. You don't care. You know who you are. What was Robin Williams thinking when he did Toys? Nice check. Oh, I fell asleep to BVS. I fell asleep while watching Green Lantern. I walked out on Transformers 2. It was too damn long, and I drank so much my bladder was about to burst. Oh, Christopher actually liked Toys. The only film I wanted to walk out of was Batman versus Robin. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Jim Carrey's Grinch fan here. All right. Well, you can't do that, Gary, because now I'm going to want to eat. I'm going to be hungry. Oh, man. Well, I think that's good enough for tonight, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. It's 10:51 p.m. where I'm at right now. But yeah, we almost made it to 3 hours today. Thanks for hanging out. Late night chat, late night Q&A with the old samurai, your boy. And don't forget tomorrow, Is It Really That Bad? At 6 p.m. Pacific time. Double Dragon at Super Mario Brothers. I await to see you guys there. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.